did here was we did this dig MX, and MX record and DNS shows us what the mail exchanger is for the domain. And so then that pointed us to this guy here, this DC dash whatever at leaf.com. And then when we did a dig for that, we got this address right here, this 5087.232.239. And then when we did a reverse DNS on that, it shows that it's on bluehost.com, as a box, 2414 bluehost.com. So that means that there's something going on with Bluehost for your hosting dealy deal. I'm not sure what that all is. So yeah, I remember that you said you have Cloudflare and you have that there's Cloudflare, there's Bluehost, and there's GoDaddy, right? So is GoDaddy just the registrar for the domain, or do you have like website hosting with them, or?
No, I never do hosting with the GoDaddy, but they are the registrar.
Right.
I have actually our primary website is with WP Engine, but the mail setup I believe is with GoDaddy. And then there was a time where we routed some of the mail system through Cloudflare at the recommendation of, I want to say Bluehost, maybe GoDaddy. I don't really recall. Because of the same issue of domain-based emails getting flagged, and that didn't seem to completely reconcile the issue. So,
Right. Okay. So I'll kind of bring that down a little bit. So yeah. Let's try to get into your Bluehost account. I guess I'm gonna stop my little screen capture thing here for a minute. And can I have you go ahead and share your screen for a sec?
yeah, yep, let's do that. Share screen. Okay.
Go ahead and get into your Bluehost account.
Okay. Log in. All right. I have a couple accounts here, so bear with me as I find the right one. The beauty of running website design in an agency is you get a lot of login credentials. So
right.
Okay, so I'm logged in. Here comes my son, of course.
Mm. Mm.
And let me know where you want me to go from here.
One sec. So yeah, the instead of my sites, look at email and Office.
Okay. Just manage, I'm assuming.
Yep. I just spilled freaking energy drink all over myself.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we have a bunch of these mailboxes.
Yeah, I would say 90% of these are probably not in use, but.
And I'm going to go ahead and put the video capture back on again, just because we're all signed in and all that.
Yep.
Okay, so we have all these. So most of these are not in use.
I mean, not actively, as in I've set them up for campaigns, but if I had to delete them or we didn't have to address most of these, I wouldn't care. The primary concern is probably info and then Adam at. Those are the two main ones.
Yeah, so typically, info at, webmaster, hostmaster, postmaster, all those So it's funny. A lot of these days, the new school people, they don't even fucking know what an RFC is, right? So all those old school mailboxes that were required to be, on a domain, pursuant to all that stuff, we'll just route all of that just directly to your mailbox, but they won't have to be a mailbox that we declare. It just will be, it'll pretty much be part of the whole Google Apps, market. Like the whole Google Apps engine will just take care of the whole thing. And so, did you look around at so you have your Gmail account as your primary one, right? Did you look at setting up a Google Apps domain? I think it's like, gosh, just only like $10 a seat a month or whatever, and that's gonna. I would not be surprised if Bluehost is charging you as much or more than that.
I can certainly set one up. I don't care if we have to transfer the account over, manage this through Google.
Right.
I don't. I think I get basically free email with them, but if it's not going to be sufficient, then I don't really want to continue using it. So
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
suggesting using
Exactly.
a Google Suite?
Yeah. The G Suite, and definitely set up a G Suite account. And
Okay.
uh,
You want me to do that now?
yeah, sure. And like when I'll mute the screen again here on the capture just in
Okay.
case. Um,
I'm also doing it in another window, but yeah, just in case.
if you're doing it in another window, then we should be
Yeah,
good.
I'll do it in another window. Just
Okay.
let me know if for some reason I'm going to try to keep it out of that dialogue. So let's sign up for this. Yeah. Does your business have a domain?
Yeah, and
Yes.
then just put in the
Have one, I
nleaf.com
believe.
one.
All right. Yes, no, thanks. How will you sign in? Okay. Let's do the same as this here. Okay. Oops, 1 second.
Ugh.
All right, I'm logging in, signing in. Probably gonna want my credit card. $12 per month, not a problem. Business standard. Man, I'm amazed at how much different things I buy.
Right? Me
It's
too.
like if for some reason all of my clients were, I mean, luckily a lot of my client business gets fed back into reimbursing that, but I'm like, if for some reason all of my clients disappeared like overnight, not that that would happen, it'd be amazing to see how much I owe all these different accounting services.
Yeah, I have the same sort of thing going on where I'm at the point where I just have so many subscriptions and so many different things I use. And this last tax year, the one that I'm gonna have to spend like the next 4 months getting ready for, um,
Right.
was my first time having 1099 income.
Oh yeah.
And I bought a house, I sold a house, substantially increased my income, and have 1099 income, and just holy wow, it's gonna be a nightmare.
All right, I think I got all the pertinent stuff dealt with, hopefully. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me know. Maybe I need to take this out. Protect your Let Let me pull that out real quick. I want to see what this is. Protect your Nleaf. Show that you own this domain. 5 minutes. Make sure no one else can use Nleaf to sign up for Google Workspace. Okay, I'm going to do this real quick.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna have you go into GoDaddy and put in like a TXT record to verify
Yeah.
ownership of the domain, and that's what we're gonna have to do to get
Oh,
this whole
actually,
thing
it's
going,
asking me to log into Cloudflare. I think that's because the earlier connection I had. Should
right?
I go ahead and do that? I'm
Yeah, go
assuming.
ahead. Yeah, sure.
All right. You'll have to give me. I mean, I don't know if you're interested in additional work outside of your day job, but there are time. I do have use cases of clients that have IT type support that we just don't do. So if
Hmm.
that's ever of interest, let me know and I can keep your information handy because
Yeah, sure. Well, so something is that I think that I would like to be doing. I don't know when exactly I'm going to, have the capacity for it necessarily, but I would love to take some of these people that are my mentees and have them do that work under my guidance and show them how to do it and have them get the money for it. I mean, that would be pretty cool in my life, I think. You know,
yeah.
so.
All right, we're just verifying now. I'm gonna pop that back in.
Yeah, I ended up on TikTok, and I know that a lot of people think it's just the 13-year-old. Oh, I'll say TikTok, son. That lots of people think it's just like the teenager dancing app, but for the first time in 15 years, Google.com is not the number one website that sends the hits.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to delete it because that's part of my new year. I've been doing, New Year's resolutions or whatever. But I deleted TikTok and I deleted the Facebook app. I still access it, but basically all the distractions because man, I thought Facebook was bad. TikTok is like
TikTok is
crap.
crack. It is,
Yeah,
and
and
but
so I had it for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm like, no, I'm done with this because okay, so it says I protected my account, create new users, activate Gmail for Nleaf. I'm guessing I want to do these as well in private.
yeah,
Um,
well, we're going to want to activate Gmail for edleaf.com.
okay.
That's definitely what we're wanting to do. But
Okay.
another thing that we want to figure out is how to give me access to administer this
Oh, okay.
without having you have to pay like more money a month. So I'm gonna actually fire up my browser here real quick, and we'll look at this. Let's
Okay.
say
Can I
administrator.
add other users into this? I mean, I know I can do that with other Google properties. So
Yeah, so it's the difference between the G Suite and the regular, like, I'm a user in Google but trying to like add people in and delegate people in and stuff, is
mhm.
something is relatively like uh, and that's why there was so much variance when I told you like this could be between 3 hours, 7 hours, is because I've not spun up a Google Apps domain myself in like, gosh, 10 years, I think.
Okay.
So but we'll be able to figure it out.
All
Um
right.
so user to G Suite, assign an admin role. So user you want to assign an admin role to. So settings, user devices, endpoint, regions, APP, um, without burning up a seat. Mm, there we go. Let's say, User licenses. Um, Mhm.
I am also noticing it
A
looks like my
cloud
web.
identity. Ha ha. I think we're cooking with gas here.
Yeah. I
Uh,
noticed too, it looks like my web domain is currently offline. I'm assuming that's got to be somehow related to what we're doing. Is that normal?
um, so yeah, so right now there's no NA. So I'm not sure what all happened on the GoDaddy deal. I have no idea why it's telling me that we're in Spanish. Were you trying to be in Spanish?
No, that
No.
I'm not sure why GoDaddy's doing that. I logged into a client account at one point. Uh, I have delegate access to a number of different websites, so I think
Right,
that's
right.
why.
Okay, well, let's do it like this. More than one way to skin a cat, right?
Yep.
Some more. Maybe. Endleaf.com. Okay. Look at the
Okay.
DNS here. We cannot display your DNS information because we do not manage your name servers. So, okay, so here we go. You see this whole thing, Beth and Phil at Cloudflare?
Yeah, that's the Cloudflare aspect. We did run the website through Cloudflare, I think at 1.2, so for speed purposes.
Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is change this. I will use or wait, no, name, huh? Verify your identity before updating the name servers. Let's try this one more time here. So instead of custom name servers, let's change default server names from GoDaddy. Yes. Yes. Submit password to send a one-time password too, and that might go to you. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's cute. This is why I always every time that I can, I use Google domains. Um, okay, so that's edleaf.co. That's all the same one. My little chroma thing is not working well with all the stupid light that's coming in the window. The little green screen bullshit. Endleaf.com. It's making me look like I'm in the Matrix or something. I'm disintegrating. Uh, uh, yes, yes, and zones. Mm, I don't know. Boost carbines. Are you still with me on the thing you just muted? Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the background noise to a minimum. So
Yeah, cool, man. Oh, English. That's where we're going. DNS. Add DNS hosting. Christ, this is stupid. Uh, ah. Okay, so we're still getting an MX record.
What do you think? Do you need access to Cloudflare as well?
Well, what I was
Does that
doing
matter?
was we probably will need access to Cloudflare at some point. But I mean, the thing that's screwing me up right now is one, everything being in Spanish, and two, not knowing how to do what I'm trying to do technically in the damn
It's still in
console.
Spanish.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I don't know if you're seeing my screen right here, but like I'm having that.
that's weird.
Yeah, hipster dads. That's dope.
Yeah, that's a good domain. I haven't figured out what to do with that yet, but
Yeah, I want to be part of that. Whenever you figure that out, I would try to be a contributor to that. Um, so Enleaf Co. What about enleaf.com? Oh, there we go. DNS. Here we are again. Okay, so we cannot display your DNS information because we do not manage your name servers. Changing your name servers. I'd click that. I'd hit change. I want to use default from GoDaddy. So I'm going to hit yes, I consent. I don't know if this will. When I hit submit here, can you check your email to see if you get a password for this?
yeah. Yep. It'd be coming from GoDaddy, right?
Yeah,
Should
yeah.
I check my, I don't know at what point things get disconnected. Should I check my
I would imagine that you're gonna want to look on your Adam Cruster Gmail. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be the one.
oh, the backup? Okay. Let me pull that up. One second. Nothing yet. Let's see anything.
Yeah,
That's
so I was pretty sure that typing any would be fine. So did is it
yeah, nothing yet.
Oh, finally, big MX. We're getting it. Ah, okay. Well, living our best life. Yeah, right back at it again.
Yeah, still nothing here. And that's I think the .co. So make
Yeah,
sure it's a,
that is. My son was just playing a ukulele, just wanted to go, just vibing. I don't know if you could hear it on the microphone. I have like a like a compression, bandpass filter, all that stuff. So probably can't hear it, but he was just rocking out just a minute ago.
I need one of those. Where'd you get that?
Um, I did it all in software,
Oh, nice.
and I'm running Linux on the desktop. I have like audio box USB 96 for like a USB audio interface to my computer, and then
Nice.
that does ghost power to an XLR microphone. And it was one of the grindiest tech things that I've done in I don't even know how long, man. It was I would certainly
Yeah,
not
drivers and Linux are fun.
yeah, it's and the thing is like the only reason I'm running Linux on the desktop now is because when I started at HashiCorp, I was like, I'm gonna be that one guy who works here who runs Windows, right? And Windows 11 is not Windows 10. And I did the whole, oh, I'll upgrade to Windows 11, whatever. And the whole thing was just a dumpster fire, and it broke all my shit. And I'm like, I can't deal without my life. And I knew that, um, you know, Linux on the desktop would be a grind and an uphill battle and just masochism, you know. But I was like, I just need to, I need to figure it out, you know, because I'm just at that point, you know, where I'm far enough along on this whole tech crap that I just can't let, you know, stuff not be reliable and dialed in and just the way I need it to be.
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
uh,
Still no email yet. I don't know where it's
so
just.
yeah, this whole DNS thing, the manage zones, it's not gonna. And then we do this whole we go back to the freaking Spanish again, where it's not translating it. Um,
Hmm. Can you? Oh, can you change the link? Oh, there you go. Change it to English. That's so annoying. I'll have to call that GoDaddy and be like, why is my stuff? It doesn't. It's not coming up for Spanish and me with me, but I do have a couple emails where the email message is in Spanish from GoDaddy, which makes no sense.
okay, so here it's saying for your zone file to take effect, update the name servers or current registrar with the ones listed below. So, one second.
Oh, there's a GoDaddy email in Spanish, of course.
Right.
Okay,
One
let
sec.
me. Yeah,
Hey, babe, I'm on stream. What's up? I'm on stream. What's up?
oh my gosh, I literally cannot translate this.
Vibin. So, yeah, shark dog. Shark dog, shark dog. Yes, he ate. I feed our son. He's eating good today, yes.
Let me forward this to you.
I listen to you. Who knows right here? Oh, I do. That's okay. I knew it was gonna be masochism and a nightmare. Everything about your sister is that I love her, but you know, that's just always how it is. This is why I was being so insistent and forceful about like just let me handle this shit. You know? Yeah, there was. There. I could have gotten a Hawaii one at Kaiser if y'all had listened to me the first time. So, hey, love you, bye.
All right,
And
I just sent you the email I got.
okay,
Um,
I'll mute the stream because I think there's like a credential in there, like a one-time password or something. Uh,
no, it just showed me. It actually just showed me the. I can't read it because it's in Spanish, but
yeah,
don't.
that 187-124. It's wanting us to 124. Oh yeah, so there we go. And there's another one. Ah, haha. The only reason that I passed my Spanish class was because of Google Translate, not like I was doing it unethically, but it was
Right.
at Spokane Community College, and the lady, she's just like, you just can't use that on like your quizzes or whatever, but the quizzes only made up like 20% of the final grade. You could take them like 3 times or something. But for
Mhm.
all the homework assignments, like you could use like whatever, right? And so I think that it's telling us that these servers, like uh, de nombres, like it's the registrar actual, like it's saying that the 5556 domaincontrol.com, I think that might have taken. So let's try it again here. We'll who is in leaf. Oh, it's still showing up as bethnscloudflare.com and Phil. Beth and Phil. Manage DNS. We might just actually have to call these assholes, man, because like, you know, that this is what I've clicked this 3 times, and yes, I consent. Oh, one-time password. 84755. See if it'll do it. Sure. Ha ha ha. It just said success, and then it just redid because I managed to get the thing in there. So I think if we go here, servidores de nombres I cabrón.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. So I had I lived in Madera, California for a while, and I was like the whitest dude in the world in a 90% Hispanic community. It was amazing, dude. I loved having Mexican neighbors. It was so great. And I had these guys who moved in next door, and they were super nice. They were super cool. We got along great. Um, and they made me incredible, like food, like all the time. And just like, oh yeah, hey, come on over. We got the grill going and all that. Okay, yeah, we can do that, son. Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
And they would make fun of me a lot. They'd call me like the Huedo Loco.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of like half-heartedly tried to learn Spanish, but like I just sucked at that, and they kept on being like, oh yeah, try this one, tell somebody this, tell somebody that, just to be funny. And but the one thing that they told me, they're like, oh yeah, just go up to somebody and say chinga tu madre culero, and I learned what that meant. I was really glad I didn't say that to anybody.
Huh.
It's something like, fuck your mother, you bastard,
They're
Oh
trying to get
man.
you in trouble, huh?
Yeah, they're trying to get me in trouble. They're trying to be like, oh yeah, this is the thing to say to a bar and make friends,
Oh my gosh.
But like there wasn't any malice behind it, man. They just, that was just how they were. They just flip your shit all the time, and they're great people. Sweet. So now let's see if that who is took. Okay, there we go. So we got this domaincontrol.com. We're able to put stuff in here. So then that A parked. Let's get into Cloudflare.
Okay.
Normally Cloudflare will have like a CNAME or something.
Yeah, there's probably all kinds of stuff I've done in the past through tutorials, half knowing what I was doing. Let me log in. Oh,
so when I started my first web design company off of a cracked out idea with me and some of my 18, 19-year-old friends, we did pretty good for people who didn't know anything about managing money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um, I dropped out, or I dropped out of high school. I was living, out, like just with peers. Working in a call center. I started out as a holiday helper at the Virgin Mobile call center. Then I got hired on full time. Then I got promoted to tech support. Then I was working as like a team lead. And oh, you're getting pretty good amount of uniques. So yeah, click on DNS settings there to the right,
Okay.
and mm, so proxied content. Um, okay, so that looks like your actual like backend host for like your WP engine, whatever. Um,
Yeah, that's where the primary website's hosted. And then I have some tools at Bluehost. So I'll give you an example. It's kind of a
well,
strange
so
setup.
wait a sec. So let's go back to that guy here.
Okay.
Um, and can you copy all of that and
All of this.
yeah, all that, and shoot it to me in an email.
Sure. Let's do that. All right. Let me here I'll explain real quick. So
Yeah.
the main website is at Cloudflare, and it looks like we're down right now, but I have
Right.
a bunch of tools in a subdomain. Like this is a website creator and stuff like that. So that's, maybe you already inferred that, but that's kind of what's going on. We have things routed in different places. So
Okay. Well, I guess what we're going to have to do is probably switch these DNS things back to Cloudflare, even though I just was trying to get it onto GoDaddy to point it. Because I should have done this first. But we'll just swap back. Let me see here. We got what were our names for Cloudflare again? It was Betty and Michael, or Phil was one of them.
no, wasn't those. I don't remember.
Yeah, Beth and Phil. There we go. Beth
Yeah.
and Phil. Mm, name server Beth and Phil. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we're going to go back here, and we are going to caviar. We're gonna change that shit. Um, uh, cancel that. Um, mm, I have lots of K and LDNS. Um, uh, uh, using default server names. Change. Weebly, Wix, WordPress. I don't want to do that. Enter my own name server as advanced. Ah, Beth. And so yeah, I don't know how if there's a way to delegate the Cloudflare account where I could tinker with that too. Build s cloudflare.com. We're probably gonna get another one of these emails. We're gonna need a one-time password.
Okay.
So check your email and honestly, we can put that in on the stream because nobody else can get into the accounts. Won't matter. Ugh. And while we're waiting for that OTP to show up, let's try to see Cloudflare. What? I'm on a boat.
Mm.
Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat. Never thought I'd be on a boat. Big blue watery road. Hey, Poseidon, look at me. Never thought I'd see the day. Big boat coming my way. Believe me when I say I fucked a mermaid. Oh, jeez.
Nothing yet as far as emails.
And now I even have to mute the stream because I want people to know the password that my password manager gives me for Cloudflare. Oh, it must contain a special character. That's cute. Mm. I'm on a boat like Leo.
I still haven't got that password yet. Strange. Oh, there it is finally. Long enough. Oh wait, no, it just says check activity. New sign in to your LinkedIn. Oh, your linked account. Oh, that's something different. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Is it? It should be going to my Gmail account. You said, right?
I would think.
Okay, let me.
Maybe so. Wherever you got the last ones that you forwarded to me that were in Spanish with those OTP
Okay.
codes.
Yeah. Nothing yet.
I'm on a boat like Leo. I just have no idea how they managed to get T-Pain for that silly.
Yeah, I don't
video.
either. All right, let's refresh again. That's just to try to change the DNS. Oh, wait, here's something. No, that's something that's unrelated. What is this? I think that's what I sent you earlier. Yeah, that's what I sent you earlier.
Oh wait, I think maybe I have to hit send password.
Oh, that might help.
God, UI, man. I mean, maybe I'm just dumb, but this is why, like, every time that you can, man, just switch all of your domain registry to Google domains.
Mm-hmm.
Here's just like my little Google domains or domains.google. Is that what it is? Yeah, there we go. So, I just go over here to my domains. There you go. I got some domains. Super simple. Just whoa. And it's, costs the same or less. And yeah, it's just stupid easy. So, I mean, like you know how it is. Companies get huge and then they just kind of like collapse under their own weight.
Yep. Yep, I do. Do, 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 do.
Um, you're so sick. Well, if you're sick, then you want to eat more food, or are you still hungry? I know that normally when you say that you don't feel good, it's because you haven't eaten enough food. Do you want me to get you a snack? What do you want to eat? Izzy? Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. Hey, I'll be right back.
All right. Boom, boom, boom.
My kid, has autism spectrum disorder. Wow, imagine that,
Oh,
right? And because I'm autistic as fuck, if you haven't been able to tell for like the few years of knowing me. And he has this particular thing called ARFID, avoidant
okay.
restrictive food intake disorder, where he
Huh.
just won't eat anything, man, ever.
Oh, I think my
Getting
daughter has that because she's like the pickiest person on the planet.
right. It's a struggle, man, but he's happy most of the time. So
Yeah. Still nothing, man. I don't know. Refresh Google again. Check my spam. Junk mail. Do a search for GoDaddy.
oh, maybe I'm the one freaking getting
Maybe
them.
you're gonna get the one. You're gonna get the email.
603-132. Let's try it. DNS. Leave from. Yes. Yes, son. Okay. Say the whole thing.
So, did you get the password? Is it
Yeah,
coming out on your end?
I think I got it because you
Oh,
got it that last time. So I don't know what arbitrary. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
well, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Christ. Oh, so frustrating. Leave com. Christ. Oh, God.
All right, I'm back.
Six for three, one for two. Okay, cool. Request in progress. Nice. So now there's a thing here for multi-user accounts on Cloudflare. So
Okay.
members, invite members, email address for the member you want to invite to your account. So I'll drop this in the Zoom chat.
Okay, cool. All right. Oops. Add a
Cool.
review members. Okay. I think they just give me a hot link to it. No. All right, I'm gonna go to, what is it? Select account. I hate when companies don't make stuff like, and make it harder than it has to be. Okay, log into Cloudflare, choose your account that you'd like to update, click members tab. And of course the UI is different. Of course it is. Oh, okay. Members, select account. Oh, yeah. All right, 1 second here. Members. All right. Log in Cloudflare, choose account that you'd like to update. Did that. Click on members. I don't see the word members. Okay, there's no word members. View all websites. Let me try this. I'll find it. Let me just. Oh my gosh, their user interface is completely different than what is in their example. Let me go all the way back.
Yeah, that's the thing that cuts across the entire swath of tech, man. Is
Nobody updates their freaking help documents. That's the problem.
yeah, and we're so busy rapidly iterating and reducing development cycles, but we're not spending that same focus on educating users and all that.
Yeah, the bigger the company, the worse it is. Microsoft and Google. But this is pretty bad. This is not at all like, okay. Yeah, literally the whole navigational system is completely different. It's left-sided and the navigation is different. So I'm going to have to figure out what they changed members to. Analytics, DNS, email, access. That's probably under access. Oh, yeah. Oh, silly people. Okay. So I have to, and they're literally changed it. So it's not members anymore. It's enable access. Let's try that. See what happens. Welcome to Cloudflare for Teams. Let's see if this is right. Team name. We'll use your team name to create a unique domain. Let's see if this is right. Admin user login activity. No. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go through this and see if this works. We'll call it team name. And let's go. Team.
Recently, I posted.
Gracious. Zero. Promote. Here, I'm going to pull this up, share my screen and see if this looks right to you.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. No, this is different. Hold on. Show me something completely different. Login methods. Okay, I just created that. Add.
yeah, only do Google in this.
This one?
Yeah, because as part of your
Oh,
Google
to give
thing,
you OAuth?
yeah. And then we're gonna have to. Oh crap! See, this is what I was worried about. It'd get hairy. We'll figure it out. Let's back up out of this. Actually, that could be. I mean, that's
There's this access policy. Basically, I just want to give you access, but it's not the process is completely different.
Yeah, and also like the thing about Cloudflare is that they're really. I mean, I know that you are a kick-ass creative, but they are really intended for like super larger enterprise type thingies, you know? So,
Yeah, well, we use it because it's for the speed purposes, but actually now that we're using WP Engine, I don't know that we need to use it necessarily.
what is your monthly end up being at? How much are you paying them?
For Cloudflare, I don't pay anything.
Oh, you don't pay anything? Oh,
No.
okay. Well,
I'm on a free account. But I think I used to use them. I used them primarily when I was on Bluehost, Bluehost was hosting because their load times were not very good. Now that I'm on WP Engine, they have their own CDN.
Yeah.
So it's almost redundant. So now that I think about it, I don't know that we need to necessarily keep Cloudflare. Basically, I don't know what would make the most sense in this scenario.
Okay. I'm a fan. So even though I don't like American individualists in the sense of like how smarmy and self-righteous they are, one of my favorite things that Thoreau ever said was simplify, simplify. You know?
Yeah.
So in that sense, if we already have a CDN for let's can you get into your WP engine and see what the CDN stuff is for that?
Yeah. I think they use Google's back end. At WP Engine, we utilize Max CDN for our included CDN offering, only static assets. Does that tell you what you're looking to do?
It does tell me what we're looking to do. If they're only doing the stuff with the WP content, we probably want to keep Cloudflare.
Okay.
And because you're paying nothing for Cloudflare.
Yeah, I'm not paying anything for it.
Yeah, what I do on my account and my website's not as cool as yours, I'm sure. But if you were to throw it into whatever you use to track website performance, just go ahead and try that real quick, just to see what mine hits at versus what yours hits at.
Yeah, I don't really need to see the speed right now. If I can just get you access to it, because I can't even load up my website right now, so I wouldn't be able to do a speed test on it.
Oh, when we switched the name servers back, if you go to if you clear your DNS cache, you should be able to get to endleaf.com. I think I can.
Oh, you pointed it back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do I still need to get you access to Cloudflare?
Yeah. I don't know how exactly we do that. Because there's
Let
direct
me see if there's
add.
new directions, because this is um, access policy control, which individuals have. Maybe this is it. It's not very clear.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
I trust you and I could always change the password later. I could literally just give you the logins. I know that's like,
okay. Hey, yeah,
not,
that's fine. We
that's
we
going to
can do that.
simplify things. Let's do that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me do that.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead and
These are not
we'll.
global passwords anyway, so I don't mind sharing them because this is.
Yeah, I use a password manager for everything. Even my work login. I don't know the password to my work login. It's all just inbuilt
I don't
in.
for most of my stuff. Yeah, I pretty much do the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna drop this in chat here
Okay.
and
And
just
I'm gonna mute my
yep.
screen then.
Yeah, do that. That will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm nowhere to be seen. Interesting. Yeah, it's strange. It looks like it's still down on.
Yeah, it is. Even though the DNS, the who is propagated, I don't know if it's just having to clear a cache or if it has to just propagate back out.
Huh.
Um, we'll get there.
Yep.
Okay. And it's also saying please verify your email address. So I'm gonna click that, and you're
Okay,
probably
so I
gonna.
got that. Let me. What does it want me to do? If this was you, you can ignore this. Your security. This email address was used. Thanks, Cloudflare from a new IP. There's nothing to verify. So what is it asking you for?
Oh, it just said
It
if I
wants my
turn.
email address.
Well, it says here your email address is not verified, and so I just hit send verification email. I don't know if it gives you a link to click on or whatever, but
I just got an email. It doesn't give me a link, but it just
okay.
says your security is very important. So I'm assuming if I open that, it's verified. Try it now. See if
Okay.
it does anything for you.
I hit F5 and it's still saying that. So whatever, we're just gonna ignore that.
Okay.
That could be a problem for future us. Manage accounts, websites, unleash from unique total requests, total data served. Um, Manage domain. Not on Cloudflare. Okay, but where was it? DNS or whatever. There we go. DNS. So yeah, Beth.ns, Phil.ns. So we're getting um out of those DNS servers right there. So, and it's, oh, okay. So you see that there at the end, this 3600 deal. So that
I
means
don't
that,
see your screen for some reason. Let me see where you went. Why am I not seeing you? Let me go. Oh, there we are. Okay. Let me close the chat. Why do I have your window shrunk? Hold on. Somewhere your screen's hidden and I don't know why. Let me open Zoom. Okay.
so you see right there, the 3600. So we're going to be like down in the sense of that, amount of seconds. That's 1 hour for a TTL. So that's
Okay.
why that's happening right now. It's going to be a fat minute, but it'll come back up. I think now our next thing is to, can you click the activate Gmail for unleaf.com?
Yeah.
Nice.
So sign in. Let me pull this out. It's not giving me, that's weird. It's asking me to sign in to activate. Sign in to your domain host to activate, but it's not letting me do anything. Why would it be doing that? Should I switch verification method?
Yeah, try that. See if it'll work.
Automatic. Let's see what happens here. Strange. No. Choose this if you can sign into your domain host. See what that does. Okay, let's, oh, you're not able to see that. Okay, let me try this. I'm hoping this is the same thing. Let me see, it should be tied to my primary Gmail, I believe. Oh my, please. Nope, let's try this. Okay. What did I just do?
My kid is just vibing, living his best life.
Admin.google.com is used for Google Workspace accounts only. Regular Gmail accounts cannot be
So
used.
yeah, click add an account and then do your Adam at nleaf.com or whatever, the one that you just established.
Okay. I see. Okay. Google Workspace account and an account owned by Nleaf. Yes, that's it. And then I'm not sure what password this would be. This would be the one that I set up and associated when I created the G Suite, right?
Yeah, just like an hour ago or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. 8-1. Let's try that. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna save that into my password. All right, and we're gonna accept.
I would hit no thanks on that personally. I found having multiple Chrome profiles is a royal fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, confusing. Okay, so here we are now. Entertain us. All right. In a new tab,
With the lights out.
Yeah. So sign into, it says in a new tab, sign in Cloudflare. I'm assuming I'm doing that, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that. I'm going to take this out of, I should be logged in actually. Keep it. Of course, it wants me to log in again because, okay. All right, so here we are back at Cloudflare. See what it says. From Cloudflare dashboard, click select website. I believe they mean this because that's at the top of the page, click DNS. I'm guessing, well, there's DNS and DNS settings. Then come back here and click the next step 2, update MX record. All right, so I'm gonna add these two. I'm assuming there's no harm in doing this with
Nope.
the capture, right?
Nope.
Okay. I don't need this old MX record, right?
Nope. You need to delete that or hit edit.
And just update it to the new one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what this is. MX.
If you go back to the little Google thing there, it'll tell you what it wants you to put in there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. So, oh, here we go. Don't include a period. Yeah, I figured. And I'm doing this how many times? Just once?
Just
See,
once.
that's in server priority 1.
Yep.
Server priority 1. Okay, let's save that guy. There's my new MX record. Let's see.
And it looked like
save.
yeah, it looked like you had
Oh, they have a bunch.
Yeah, so it wants you to add all of those, and the reason for that is for redundancy, resiliency, because Google has like 4 nines or something stupid in the sense of their SLA for G Suite, which is why it's always better to have Google host your email than anybody else, man. Nobody else can do it better.
Yeah. Okay. So let me do that now. I'm gonna add some A record. Are those A records?
They're MX records.
Or no, these are additional MX records, right?
Yep.
Okay. So let me do that now. Okay, add MX. See, I've done all this before. I just really didn't understand what I was doing other than following directions.
Right.
So
when I was a punk kid, started my own web design company. I thought I was hot shit and I knew everything, and I did not understand anything about DNS. And
I still don't. I mean, I have a degree in software development, but I don't really.
Well, and that's really common with a lot of people that are devs is that they don't know stuff like DNS, TCP/IP, the vagaries of Unix, and I learned DNS the hard way because I was dumb and didn't know how to do it. And I had clients whose stuff was never working because I didn't know how to do it. So back then there was you remember the O'Reilly books? That have like an animal on the front of them.
Oh yeah, I used to read those all the time.
Yep. The one is by this dude Cricket Lou. It was O'Reilly's DNS and Bind. I think it was like first or second edition or whatever was one that I had. This would have been gosh 2003, and I read that book so much and was on IRC asking questions and just kept on keeping on,
Yeah. All right, this is priority. What is this one? 5, and I'm gonna double check I spelled the alt1.aspmx.l.google.com and at oops, next. This is number 2. That's 9, priority 5. Save, and there's 3. X. 3. Why is there no? Oh, because it's not an MX record. That's priority. Oops, I'm gonna change it. Priority 10. And next server for priority 10. That's sign. Okay. I'm gonna save that. Okay, and all right, so that should be that.
Nice. And so you see okay, so on the left there 1010 555.
Which one?
I'm not sure. So to the left there where it says proxy status DNS only and it has those numbers. Looks like that's the priority.
Oh, okay.
What was that? The priority numbers that you put in?
Let me show you. Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're good. Looks good to me.
Okay.
And then on the bottom there, it has that activate Gmail thing. You're probably gonna want to.
Yeah, let's do that. See, so we're gonna probably try to validate it all. Dink, dink, dink.
And it might take an hour to propagate through too. So
Uh-oh.
yeah, what if we go back to the Cloudflare thing?
Yeah, I probably missed something. So this is.
Well, I don't think you missed something. I think it's going that. So the TTL, whatever's cached out through public DNS, because like DNS is super hierarchical, right? It takes advantage of the upstream provider's cache. So
Okay.
if Google cannot pull that through the cache because the cache record upstream has that, if you remember the TTL, like if you could see my screen real quick, how we have that TTL of 3600. So that's 1 hour is going to take for that to clear out. And it might take a little bit, more time for it to, propagate out and through. So, so Beth asks, JS Cloudflare, cool. So we're getting an authoritative, or so QR RA. So that's a query recursive, and we're getting a recursive answer. If I was to, dig at what is it, Beth s.cloudflare.com and dig at CC, it's out there. So your changes have been committed and that they're responding inside of Cloudflare, but it's gonna take like an hour to propagate back out through the rest of the internet. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So
That's the same with the website too, I think.
yeah, it's gonna take about an hour to propagate back out and through. And so right now we're coming up on we've been on stream for about an hour and a half. And because I have you on the clock as billable, I figure that we should just take a break for an hour and then check back in. And I think it's pretty cool too that my guesstimate was 3 to 7 hours, and we're at about an hour and a half, and this is about 60-70% of the way done with the thing that was your priority.
Yeah.
So
okay, yeah, let's pause for like an hour and I'll check in with you and go from there.
Heck yeah, man. Thank you for thinking of me. It's fun to hang out and vibe and do this stuff, and I super appreciate you. And we'll check back in more, man.
Likewise. Sounds good. All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Thanks. Take care.